staring at the loading screen.
Loading, loading.
Loading, loading, loading.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh, oh. Tyrion is not a shouldered kitty.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Well, the funny part is he's purring the entire time, too.
My Streamlabs is a little laggy today. I don't know why. Maybe it's just that starting screen.
Maybe.
Alrighty. It's time to do this thing. Let's do it. Buy it on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. With two idiots misinterpreting the news so you don't have to. Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another glorious edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. And Tyrion is saying, pet me, pet me, pet me.
Pet me.
Until he's decided, yes, he is. This is the furry tentacle of Tyrion today. Not Lily, Tyrion. The menace.
The murder kitty. Murder kitty. Yes. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. We got folks on the lot. Rika Preacher, after floating on by yesterday and blowing us lots of hearts, shows up today blowing hearts and takes a seat. So welcome, Rika. Of course, Lomir's on the set. Cece's on the set. Maynard's on the set.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. Hello. And, of course, all the rest of you out there, welcome to today's show, boys and girls.
And there's the other furry tentacle.
It is Thursday, October, what is it, 8th? 5th. Sorry, 5th. It looks like an 8 up there. 2023 here, inside and outside Shroud the Avatar. And, of course, giveaways are open. Exclamation, I love free shit, just like Tradia just did. Exclamation, bundle me. Get in on the streamer bundles. And just a word of caution, I've got furniture being delivered. It can be delivered anytime between now and 3 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. which means in like 5 minutes they're going to come.
They're going to show up, and
Yes,
yeah.
Lily. I love
I got to go open a door for them, but hopefully they'll come closer to 3 p.m. instead of.
They're actually already there.
Yeah, no, they're not. I can see the cameras from here, so.
Yes. And I'm sure that everybody's enjoying the tentacle attack from Lily as she's
The
walking.
furry tentacle attack, whacking Jack in the face.
Yes.
And we got Weisselberger out there again. He wants attention.
You do need to ! I love free shit and ! Bundle me on both streams.
Is that Weisselberger with or without pickles and tomatoes?
I don't know. You got to ask him or her.
Yeah.
That's one of our newest followers. Also, got to give a big shout out to Eagle, showing up in our Twitter yesterday.
Yes,
as a new follower.
Eagle is still around.
Yes.
So that is good. Yeah. Hi, Eagle. Long time no see.
Yeah, I don't know if he's in the audience or not, but he gave us a follow on Twitter under his account, and of course saw his picture. Eagle was one of them first people to send Christmas cards every year. Eagle always sent a Christmas card all the way from halfway around the world just to say hello and wish us happy holidays. Too seldom out there. What was the question again, Lomir?
I don't know. I've been playing with kitties.
What was the question? Did he come with a pickle?
Pickle or tomatoes?
Pickle or tomatoes, yeah. That's I guess a burger joke, not a burger joke.
Yeah.
But Weisselberger didn't really understand that. I'm guessing that
I don't know.
Weisselberger is German, because we do have a lot of fans from Germany on this stream as well. Speaking of Germans, did you see the little thing I posted there? Torque has got torque.rocks. I mean, really?
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
You know, I understand, wanting to be trendy, but WRFB.rocks works because it's an 80s rock station.
Hey, man. He's just saying his person.
Torque.rocks that just goes to a web page that links all your social media does not fit properly. Avatars Radio.rocks that only plays fantasy music.
Torque.rocks works as well.
Yeah. Avatars Radio.rocks that only plays fantasy game music for the most part does not count as a rock station. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's rocking and rolling, man. He's saying that he's got some personality, so he rocks. That's all it is.
The best form of flattery when people steal your ideas. I tell you what, that's all it is. So I'll accept it.
Yeah.
I'll accept it.
Yes.
But we got some news. We got some information. We got feedback. We got testing directives. We've got. Of course, I want to start with something that quite an interesting ask. And it's a different ask than the normal ask, but it's an ask nonetheless. So let's get right into this one, because I sort of like the idea, but I don't know how feasible said idea could be. So I'm curious as to what you guys and gals all think. So let's get right out to it with converting exterior deco space to interior deco space. Because we all know we have way too much exterior deco space in many places.
Don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Dun 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 dun. When creating libraries, museums, etc., we often run into issues with interior deco space on a lot, but we have tons of unused exterior deco space. Can we get a way to convert our exterior deco space to interior deco space on a lot? The total deco limit is not increased, and no version would allow the reverse, interior to exterior, to avoid affecting load times for players nearby in the town. No, fuck you, Jackal. I want my lot here to have as much deco as you have inside your house.
think the reverse should count as well if I'm not using it inside.
Absolutely.
Personally, yeah, I think the reverse should work as well. So
Yeah.
you and I are on point with that.
Yeah. As an example, City Lot has 1325 interior and 1125 exterior deco space. The conversion would potentially increase the interior limit by 500 deco space while lowering the exterior by 500, or even possibly even more, as it doesn't need to be a one-to-one exchange. So a City Lot would then have 1825 interior and 625 deco space. Possible methods. A new type of deed that has the different deco mac. Fuck that. That's fucking stupid.
What?
And a new type of deed that would have different deco maxes.
Well, that would be just one way to do it, but I like the next one.
Oh. An item that when placed increases interior space and lowers exterior space, max 1 per item. I mean, that would definitely be Shroud mathed to all kinds of weird shit.
Well, everything gets Shroud mapped.
Yeah.
We know that.
But, however, I'm going to reference the 2023 roadmap.
Oh, send a link. I closed that the other day.
Here it is.
And it says, Chris will find a way to do it and charge us Kodos to do it. I wouldn't mind paying Kodos to do it. Be absolutely straightforward.
I'm going to go with Q3 house free placement on lots. Currently, 1 house can be placed on per lot, and that house appears in the center of the lot. The initial implementation of free placement, blah, blah, blah. But so along with that free placement was a thing where Ravelox said that he was going to revisit that's under deed updates. We will review availability and decoration lighting counts for all in-game deeds and make appropriate questions. That was only supposed to be done in Q2.
Yes. But so is treasure maps if we look at that.
Hey.
Treasure maps. That's great. Yeah. Maybe they're thinking this is Q1 and Q2 was, last quarter and Q3 was the quarter before and Q4 was the quarter. Maybe they're working backwards. I don't know. Sure looks like it.
I mean, they are Shroud mathing it.
But Maynard, paying Kodos to get a change like that, I don't see any problem with that. If you want something like that, that should be something that we charge for. Absolutely.
Hi, Lily.
Yeah. Just because, again, we need funding.
Well, I mean, the best way to get funding
is to sell stuff people want.
Yes. But yeah, going back to, there has been a wish before that went in a similar direction to allow more indoor objects by reducing their number, when single books on a shelf that currently are all one object would become a stack of books on a shelf. That would then be one object, but contain several books. What about a fucking planter that turns around and counts as 20 objects outside when it's actually one item?
It used to be one
Shroud
item.
math. Used to be. Yes. While similar, it doesn't resolve the issue for player museums, i.e., displaying gear, works of art. Well, this is one where deco limits have to be increased or modified, but our dev team needs to figure out how to do scene loading, asset loading, loading in general, and LODs. Those things, if they were optimized, they could increase the deco limits pretty easily. Adjusting the max deco limit is much easier and less likely to create bugs, as it can be based on currently existing technology depending on how it's done. Yeah.
For example,
it's the ability to upgrade a deed city POT to curator's deed city, which would have the adjusted deco limits. No, don't do a new deed. Just fix the existing shit.
yeah. Now, I've got something here since I know this person is watching. I think I want to jump to a topic because this just came up, and maybe we can help one of our viewers out here. So let me jump this topic in here while we throw it up.
Okay.
And this is for Segalian. I'm just seeing your ask here, and I think we should address this one for you. And here's the moving truck. This is some pickup truck. That's not a moving truck. Maybe it's just a mover.
I don't know.
I don't know who this guy is.
It's something. So what are we going to now? Or are we still going to talk about like this deco limits thing?
Well, we finished with the deco limits thing, didn't we? That was it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, well, that was it. Until we hear more.
That was it.
We're going to multiple characters.
Multiple characters?
Yeah, I just told you. You're putting this topic in there because...
I know. I opened it up already. Multiple characters? I've been playing the game for over a year. My character is heavy armor, bludgeon spec with some earth magic. There is only so much you can do with one character. He isn't efficient in every situation. I'm thinking of buying 10 character slots. Don't.
Do it. Do not do it.
Do not do it, Segalian. Waste of money. Because...
Yeah, I was going to say, you ought to tell him why it's a waste of money. There's two reasons.
GM
2 reasons.
Yeah. Every single skill. The only thing is you won't be able to have the specializations, but like we know lots of people with 300 plus GMs. They have GM'd every single skill in the game, which means that then for your specs, you switch the build as far as the gear that you're wearing, or
yes.
and you modify your deck to be that.
Yeah, the biggest issue here is just being able to either carry all the different gear you need for all these different
Yes.
Yeah, and the other big thing is that having individual characters means that you'll actually have to get your adventure producer experience up when you already have that on your main character. So just getting more experience to add the additional skills is so much easier than starting off with a fresh character out there. That you can just literally play any character you want. Again, minus the specializations, because you can still only have 2. And even at that, you can always...
You really won't notice much of a difference.
Yeah, you can always use a drop skill and add skill to play with, so you can use those potions and other things to drop skills and specializations and try other ones till you find the ones you like the most as well.
Yeah, and that's one where it's like you just turn up, like you go farming for XP. You get 40, 60, 80 million XP in your pool, and then you just make sure all your skills are off, and then turn around, just hit a bunch of arrows up in the tree that you want to GM. Have someone that's already GM'd all those skills, and you will quickly level up those very quickly.
Yes.
So so Segalian says, if I'm reading correctly, Earth Magic Field has an opposing school. Earth and air are opposite. Okay, this is where Shroud math comes in.
Yes.
If things were actually done correctly, the little guy in the if you bring up your skill sheet where it's got the attunement and it's got a little guy on there. Okay. If you raised earth and then you raised air, the attunement, one would go up, the other one would drop as you're working those skills. And they would end up with a net zero. Thanks to Shroud math, there is no up and down. Both only go up. Unless you invest.
I'm going to just show him and show on screen, I have life and death. So if this was actually, you'll notice that in my life, I have life attunement, which is 100 because I've got just about everything GM with no specialization and no warding. And I only have 71 res because you really don't need much more than that.
Yeah.
First off, but if they actually work the way they should, and you'll notice that my death attunement is at 50, which should be 0 if I have 100, just because if they canceled each other out, but they don't. And of course, you'll notice I gave up on death early on when they started screwing with things, and I was going for death mage, but yeah, they really screwed the pooch on a lot of that. And I just gave up on it. But you'll notice that, life and death, I got 150. If they actually work the way that it specifies, then I should have 100 0 if it was canceling itself out at that point.
This is where Shroud math and shit design strike again.
Yes.
Because I don't know why they can't figure out attunement. Raising one tree is supposed to lower the attunement, and the opposite tree, and so it should end up equaling 0 at some point in time. So Shroud math, it's the same way that like skills that are very specifically, and this is where we need to bring up the horse riding, where the carry capacity and the focus, the speed focus, right? Okay. If you look at the descriptions for carry capacity, it increases the mounted carry capacity, but decreases the speed. Okay.
And the next one.
The increases the mounted speed, but decreases the carry capacity.
Should cancel each other out.
Should cancel each other out. I am currently at 79 in both skill because I just use my XP pool to turn around and hit the dummy to raise those skill. My current mounted speed is +2 mounted speed. My carry capacity is plus 197.5%.
Plus 2?
Yes, plus 2 mounted speed.
Okay, I
At
got
99, it's 0.25.
Okay, I was gonna say I got plus 2.5 on mounted speed, and then on mounted
Yeah.
carry, I'm only I'm
247.
I'm at
Or
plus
250%.
I'm at 252.5 with a minus 1.3 mounted speed. What is your minus mounted speed?
Mine's currently minus 1.2. Or
Okay.
actually minus 1. But thanks to Shroud math, they are not canceling each other out. They're both a net positive.
Yes.
Shroud math. I am pretty sure that, like, even if you turned around and used the potions one, where you could game that system and get both to increase. Although I forget where the potions one actually is. Where's the potions one at?
What do you mean? Which potions? Potions what?
The potion longevity and the potion strength one.
That would be on the strategy, wouldn't it? No?
Well,
Or
Shroud
is it?
math, man.
Yeah. Or is it on the focus? Somebody out there should have the answer.
Yeah. It's not focus. It's not tactics.
Yay, magic.
Or is it?
I love this shit. That's right.
Yeah.
Cause that's Shroud, baby.
But
That's Shroud.
yeah, so I mean, these things are Shroud math, and that math all comes from Chris Spears. It's like, how do you not have something balance each other out? And that's why you have way too many people that have GM'd every single skill in that they can, and they switch build decks depending on
Dex build,
whatever
same
they're
thing,
doing. Yeah. It's like there is no real strategy. There is no hey, I need to think about the choices that I'm doing.
So yeah. Oh, in short, don't waste the money. And in short, if you're going to go that route, I suggest putting different characters on different accounts because that's free. And also to point out, Conjure Dragons, Better Reason is naming of lots, and the friends list, which with one avatar on one account, you only have one name. If you have several avatars on an account, you change the name. Each time you log into a different avatar, your stuff changes with that. So is every time you log in with a different name. Oh, by the way, my furniture is being delivered right now, which is great.
Weisselberger is like, oh my, sad. I shrouded the half-assed. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, well, Segalian, you're absolutely right. 50% of veterans complain about GM everything, including us. We believe that you shouldn't be able to actually GM everything like this because it takes away from the what's the word I want? The economic presence of having a smith, having a tailor, having an alchemist, having, each of those independent skills, so that, you need to search out those people for those reasons instead of just being able to do everything yourself, because that takes out also the need to deal with other people. If you can do it all yourself, then fuck, why do we need a multiplayer game? When you can just do it all yourself.
I am not opposed to single player having that, but the multiplayer definitely needs restrictions, because restrictions actually create team building exercises as well as uh, diversity within characters. Realistically,
Yes.
when everybody's GM'd everything, there is no I mean, they choose their build, but it's like, hey, I could do that if I wanted to, versus, hey, uh, I can't craft this new gear, so I need to go seek out someone to craft this gear for me. Or I need to seek out this person to do this object for me, which increases the number of players doing different things.
Yeah.
And
Again.
a lot. So, yeah.
So yes.
Yes.
So while we are of the thoughts that it shouldn't be, even though it is, uh, and
Yeah.
Weisselberg says he likes the idea to specialize in something instead of doing it all. It's more,
He's a weasel choker.
yes,
Yeah.
that's okay. We are very very tolerant when it comes to you trying to get that expression across.
No. He said his name is Weasel Choker
Where did he say that?
in your chat, not my chat.
Oh, weasel choke. Okay, yeah, okay. I I was looking lower down there where
Oh, yeah. Yes.
brain.exe stops working. Absolutely,
Well, don't
absolutely.
don't worry. There are certain words. If you want to have fun, you can always ask Laz to pronounce this word that I just typed in Laz's chat.
Origin. Yeah,
Say it again.
I knew it was origin.
Yeah, there are certain words that Laz cannot pronounce, thanks to Brooklynese.
Hey,
Yes.
it's tree, man. It's tree.
Yeah.
Tree. Shroud
I'm
math.
aware of that. Yes. Let's see. Da, 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 da.
That was painless enough.
Yes. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I mean, definitely do not increase your number of characters to 10. There's no need for it whatsoever. Use that one character, turn off your skills, so that way they stop raising, and then just selectively increase them.
Yeah,
It's metagaming the system, but it is something that is a lot more easier to maintain. And so that way you can choose what you're working on as your class. And when you have, say,
mud
like
of the hour.
majority of skills either take 4 million or 8 million XP to level up. Passive skills, I believe it's 8 million to hit 100. Active skills, it's like 4 million. There's people that have put calculators out there that have all the actual numbers.
And
But
also keep in mind that you don't have to go to 120, 140, 160
oh, hell
in
no.
skills.
Yeah.
More times than not, between 80 and 100 is just fine. More times than
Yeah.
not. Not in all use cases, but more times than not.
Yeah. And some people have actually done the math on skills and realized that there's a decimal place in the wrong place somewhere, and increasing them a lot actually has negative gains
Detriment, yes, absolutely.
by increasing them. Shroud math. But Knight Rider getting my streamer bundle,
Yeah, let's
and my
close those
bundle is
streamer bundles out.
reopened on my side.
Lomir Edane. Congratulations, Lomir. As Noob Skyblabber with 300 bits.
Noob Skyblabber.
Yay!
Share
Thank you,
100, share
Noob.
100, share 100.
That's going to get Noob Skyblabber that mystery game key. As soon as I hand Lomir his
Yes.
streamer bundle, we'll go see what we've got for Noob Skyblabber. Thank you, Noob. Good to see you out there, buddy. There you go, Lomir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are we getting close to opening some of those bundles there, Lomir? How many you got now?
I think
Yeah.
like 124.
Well,
Okay.
that's a lot.
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I figure I'm going to open them as soon as the cabinet is full.
Once he gets to 150, or is it 300 you have on that cabinet?
300.
300, okay.
Yep.
And Noob Skyblabber is going to get a copy of From Space. From Space out there. So congratulations, Noob. And just real quick, I'm going to take a look. From Space. We're at 679 for Noob Skyblabber. So congratulations and thank you for the bits.
Yes. We ready to talk about which one do you want to go to?
Hang on, let me find Noob here real quick and get this out of the way. Looks like it's been a while since he won a game key, but there you go. Don't forget, if you want your own mystery game key, all you got to do is do like Noob Skyblabber and donate 300 bits, and we'll go ahead and give you a mystery game key. Not 299, not 301, 300 bits on the nose. We'll do it. No more, no less.
Yes.
But, yes, how about some teleport to region scrolls and why that is such a stupid freaking idea?
Well, in the Shroud of the Stupid Ideas, there are ones where, like, teleport to zones, teleport to friend scrolls are actually extremely counter to what's supposed to happen. But since that was a dev feature, teleport was early on, and most of it's related to the fact that the scene loading times have never really been optimized to an acceptable level. And mostly due to the way that assets are loaded and everything else, because there really is no reason that it should take a minute to change a zone of any kind in 2023 or even in 2018 when this shit was developed.
Yes,
released. 2016 or 2015, which is all lack of optimization of code and resources. But there is the wish list request for teleport to region scrolls. Scrolls that teleport the player onto the overall map near the center of the region. Regions are, here they are. Purpose, I wanted to go to the Cobalt Expeditionary Camp in Norgard. It wasn't an option on my teleport to zone scroll. I didn't want to have to teleport to the scene. Why do we need new scrolls? Why not just put a marker that if your player has discovered it, they can then teleport to it?
Well, first off, point on that scene and the other scene. It's the Expeditionary Camp and Demig's Battle Camp. Both scenes out there, because we need to go to the map on this one. So let's go to the map. Because there's a very easy solution to all this, and it's already showing on the fucking map, and has been at least the original soda map. So the shipping lanes that are all marked out on this map, like all these shipping lanes that you see, these are shipping lanes. These white lines, like
yes,
the one that goes to let's see, Drakfald, where there's no boat that goes up to Run. One that goes over here to this, one goes to East March. I'm just showing the shipping lanes, the ones that go to, uh, you know, Isle of Wonders to Brittany, all these Spindrift, all these shipping lanes that are supposed to be in use that are not actually in use, because for whatever reasons,
Shroud map.
we didn't do them. So all we've got is a boat that goes from Adoris to Owl's Head, from Owl's Head to, I'm sorry, Kingsport to Brittany, and then from Brittany to, where's the other two? There's only like two, Miss Render and someplace else.
Yep.
Those galleons first should be,
Going all over the place.
yeah, we should just add those to the galleons first off. But
Like
why
should,
these two places, Ferrigs and Demigs, which actually appear on the map, have maps, all that good stuff, are non-recallable, non-teleportable to, is stupid. Why?
hey, that Shroud of the
That's almost like the having to go through the control points, having to enter the control point, run through the control point, and exit the fucking control point. It's almost as stupid as that, but not quite as stupid as that.
No.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get back to that thread. I just had to bring up that the map actually has visible shipping lanes that you can see. Go to Longfall, go to Elysium. They go to all these areas that are mentioned. Norgard, Spindrift Bay. I mean, we have shipping lanes actually drawn on the fucking map. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's my point. So why we never put in points to these is the big question.
If you said they are not permanent towns, just camps of the army, when the at some time would move on, has it ever moved?
Yeah, they don't move.
Since 2018, when the game launched, the answer is no. Everything is static on the map. Even the appearance of scenes that are seasonal. They are static. They don't change location. They don't become, hey, you have to go discover these things. No, they're all in the same place.
Yes.
But
let's get back to the conversation.
Yeah. Jackal with galleon ships exist, but aren't all in useful locations. Another alternative to quickly travel around Novia would be the ability to mount dragons and fly. Oh, but only on the Novia map.
Like
within
that
a
one
scene,
too.
Mounting your dragon might be a quick way to exit to the Novia map. Why do you list the perennial coast and Hidden Vale in one point? The shortest existing way without entering the zone to get to the mobile expeditionary camps on Norgard would be to take a galleon, Airy to Longfall, Brittany to Regalis, or Kingsport to Hidden Vale, Mistrender, Ardoris, Yennefer, South Pilatus to Norwich.
I'm just gonna stop you right there.
Go to Mud.
You're gonna take a galleon from any point to any fucking point without having to do that bullshit. If I'm in Kingsport and I take the galleon, I should be able to go like we do now. Matter of fact, shall we go to Kingsport and look at the galleon?
That thing that's on the overworld map. Yes. Hold on. I'm going to be extremely lazy and teleport to Hidden Vale.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I was just thinking the same thing instead of having to do 2 scene changes. to just go right to the Hidden Vale. I have no idea where I'm going to show up on the Hidden Vale, but it's not
I
such a
have no
big
idea
point.
either.
It's not such a big place.
It's
But
not like you can't run around the 3 mobs that are on the Hidden Vale map.
yeah, absolutely.
I early on, I think it was release 2 or 3, where they actually had a like a caravan that was showing on the map, and you could actually go play around with.
Yeah, see, again,
And
you're missing the point,
hey,
Conjurer.
all the Shroud math and
Yeah.
all the
The point is that the galleon goes to locations. Okay, so I'm coming across here. I get
cross galleon, cross continent galleon.
okay. So it goes to Miss Render at Port Harmonty, Airy, Adoris, Brittany, Yanaford, and Norwich. Okay, let me put this up on screen here so you all see this. Dark Blue Monkey. You missed all the great news. So this should have, let me look at the map again here. Where is the map? So there should be one that goes right there to Esgard. Okay, and then you just
Yes,
take the fucking
correct.
boat to Esgard. Why would you have to take the boat to Mud? It should be just you can put it up there by Mud where that map is.
No reach is also right there. I mean, it's right on the other side.
Right, but I mean, there are places where these actual ferries, going back to the map real quick, these
Yeah,
actual transfer points actually exist from between, Bastion's Point, which is actually Harvest and Esgard there, and then these ones between Iceborg Ruins, Norreach, and Mud. There should just be a boat that either goes up to Mud or it should be a boat that just goes to Esgard on this list. And it should go for all the other regions in the world where there's a boat landing. So all I would have to do is click on the
yeah.
boat and go. I shouldn't have to mass jump as and Conjure. I don't know if that's how you meant it to sound. That you would take it from Airy to Longfall, Airy, Longfall, Brittany. Uh, you know. It sounds like you want to take a whole bunch of jumps instead of just a direct. Here we go. I'm going from point A to point B. So, why we don't have more places for this boat, just like they did in Owl's Head. Conjurer Dragon, I believe, was the one who asked for easier teleport points in Owl's Head. They added the signposts. Well, this is existing tech. All we got to do.
Let's connect better places.
Well, again, why would I need to go to, to Longfall? Say if you were in Airy, you would just take the boat to wherever it would go, whether it be to Mud or to Esgard or to whatever port of destination that they put up there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so Laz, I'm going to say this. If they did something like that, then they would need to fix the fucking map.
All right, what's wrong with the map?
The in-game map.
Oh, the in-game map, not the original map that we use. I got you.
So, hit him. Where am I going to? Where are these destinations? Why can't I look at a map and change it to something that would actually be usable?
Well, what do you mean? As it is right now, M only brings up, Hidden Vale.
You're so in your in-game map, go find no reach.
I can't because I'm on the Hidden Vale. Apparently you didn't open up.
I'm aware. That's what I'm saying. They would need to fix it to where you could change the map and the region. I mean, it would also help that they also put the region for like no reach is in the Norgard region. So that way you'd know where it was taking you. But the best way to do that would be to, hey, now I need to be able to search where I'm going to on the map.
The easiest way, of course, is just to put all the original destinations right here on this fucking list and be done with it, and not have a scroll that's only usable on the overworld map, because we have no need.
Yeah.
I mean,
no need whatsoever for that.
No need for it whatsoever. Is again, when this ferry first became available, and on the map here, I'm just going to bring the map up one more time, and you can see what they had to do with it. Is which was really funny. Why? And the original doesn't even show the route to Adoris, which the original route was from Kingsport to Ardoris, which is not even shown on here. That route is not even shown on here. So the original map, first original ferry, galleon went from Ardoris, which is not even shown on the map, up through the Great Sea, all the way up to Kingsport. But of course, they have from Kingsport to Brittany. Now, not for nothing, if I was a seafaring man, I wouldn't have put a port in Kingsport going to Brittany when I could have just come down here to the corner of the map and maybe put it near, Ravensmoor, which is a hell of a lot closer sailing-wise than having to sail 3/4 of the way around the Hidden Vale.
Hey.
Yeah.
Safe harbors, man. Safe harbors.
Well, Conjurer's putting in possible reasons. A galleon's a huge deep water vessel that can only land in deep sea ports. We have these things called flying airships, right? So we could actually levitate this fucking galleon and it can go right over the water. Ooh.
Hey, stop applying logic there, Laz.
What a concept. What a concept. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to step away for just a minute.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
But you all get the idea that we have magic teleport. We have, wrong button. I want to just recall back to the lot. So, trying to, use common sense or logic for things like this Conjure Dragon, we always chuck that right out the window because, what game are you playing, Laz, right, Maynard? I know. Common sense and logic do not play into decisions when it comes to things like, travel like that. And that's the point I was trying to make there, Maynard, was, there is no common sense when it comes down to flying airships lack access to helium and can't get over the mountain ranges. No, that's why they go over the water. You get the drift. They would just be like ships, except they're not, even though they look like ships. Or had you not actually looked at all the flying airships that we have, they're all ships with a dirigible on top of them. I mean, literally. Yeah, except for the hot air balloon that doesn't do anything. Yeah, again, you're trying to apply logic to this game, Conjure Dragon. There is no logic when it comes time to look at all that stuff. So, if I can magically teleport halfway across the world, there's no need to place logic on whether we can sail to a port or not.
That feels better. Had to pee.
Oh. Also, you do know that we have, technology in the real world these days where if, a channel isn't deep enough for a ship, they just make it deep enough by dredging it and, making it deeper. Dig. Yeah, dig.
Yes.
Yeah, again, you're trying to get logical here. We've thrown logic out the window a long time, Contra. No offense, brother. No offense.
Yeah, there is none whatsoever related to any of this shit. It's like Remember, we also have the moon gates, although they're not called moon gates in Shroud, but
Yes. When was the last time anybody out there used a moon gate? Please tell me. When was the last time you actually
yeah.
needed to use a moon gate to travel around? Because moon gates were supposed to be a main point of travel and getting around the world,
Yes.
but you all don't use them, do you? Lunar rifts, that's right.
No. Yeah. I mean, this is we didn't want to take away that early access development and actually make y'all do these things. Otherwise, y'all would complain about the lack of optimization in Shroud of the
Now,
Avatar,
let's
and we're just going to leave it there and
let's
still let
talk
you
about
deal with
some let's talk about some
minute-long load
logic,
scenes.
because we got some really great Shroud of the Avatar logic for our next
What?
topic, which will just get us through here, which is a quest item question. And this is how logic works in Shroud of the Avatar.
I placed several quest items as deco a few months ago. The virtue items crown, the scepter, and the necklace. This was about the same time you could create patterns from them. They all placed properly, but I went to move the bone steel crown today, and it's no longer placeable. The
What the fuck?
scepter and necklace are still in place, as I did not want to have a problem placing them. Are they supposed to be placeable, or are they locked to inventory? I have both right now. Shroud math. Shroud math. I like Lane's answer.
Well, see, you have to click the little arrow for Lane's answer and actually open up that whole new thread. That
Well, actually, the
yeah.
quote got shortened. They were never supposed to have the quest flag turned off. It caused problems, so it was undone. Yes, you should definitely pick those up again, especially if you ever want to do a quest reset.
Yes. And then to the next topic, can't display anymore where that original quote comes from.
Hmm.
Got to click on the arrow from Lane's quote.
Well, there was no arrow.
There's an arrow where
And
it says, yeah.
I closed it, so hold on. Hold on. I like the history button. Reopen that.
Alley-oop said, and there's an arrow, which brings you to the original post.
Okay. Can't display anymore. Wait, was this a different one? Oh, that one's from May 2022.
Well, that's
Okay.
the point. Lane went way back and did the research that should have been done, but yes, this is my point of we threw logic out the window a long time ago. That's the point. So, please, we've got a couple minutes.
And I mean, it's one where it's like, well, that does suck because they looked awesome on my wall. It's like, we fucked up something, can't figure out how to fix it, so we're going to completely break it.
Yes. Now look at Alley-oop's
but
answer
you can make patterns from them now and place things pattern with them as deco. The pattern recipes drop off some of the Kabbalists.
Yes.
We couldn't fix it, so we had to come up with a stupid workaround. And as the best place to obtain and hint as to the best place to obtain the recipes, also, does it require the use of the Obsidian Forge to make the patterns? Remember, the Obsidian Forge was put into the game to be the best source of making PvP gear.
How many people actually have a full set of obsidian armor? Hands?
Wait. Those stats aren't PvP focused?
You mean nobody's got any obsidian armor? Nobody knows about that? Yeah. But
all three recipes drop from the Kabbalist, but only to players who finish the quest to obtain the Dread artifacts. And yes, you need to create the patterns at the Obsidian Forge. Why? Why do you have to go to a wave battle to
Logic.
fucking?
Logic out the window. Logic
It's
out
like,
the window. Stage left.
yeah,
Yes.
it's
Like we're about to do.
yes.
Exit stage left because it's that time.
This is hilarious. Never a siege when you need one. What
Yeah.
the fuck are you smoking?
Yeah.
There are
I've
towns
got
on
something
the
for you to
overworld map
smoke.
that are sieged 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's
Yeah,
like,
just
it's
go,
just
just go
repeat,
look at
repeat,
Central
repeat.
Brittany. I mean, dude, stand outside
Yeah.
Central Brittany. 90% of the towns are on fucking fire all day long, every day, all day, every day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you know how to look at a moon dial and see when they will happen? No.
Yeah, info. I love it.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah,
I use the
it's
overworld map and explore and find them. Again, just stand outside Central Brittany. They're all fucking on fire around
yeah.
Central Brittany. You'll never be at a lack of
Uh-huh.
a siege standing outside of Central Brittany. End of story.
Never. Yeah.
Yeah. But you will be at the end of a show called Lunch and Laz and Jack here eventually every single day. But
Oh, yes.
we will be back the next day to entertain you with more crazy stuff from here
Oh,
inside and
wait.
outside
Where did
Trinity
Menard
Avatar.
go?
Did
Menard
he
left.
did he
He
leave?
is no longer on. Yeah, he is no longer on the lot. So I
He
have
he
to
he
actually.
he might have got
I
AFK'd.
oh fuck.
He had to
And I
spend
fucked
money.
up my. Yeah, I already screwed that up anyways because
Lomir wins again.
I am no
Fucking
longer at
Lomir.
666,999 because I screwed up. I mailed things out twice today.
Lomir getting the second one of the day from me. There you go, Lomir.
Okay. And Gorix getting a Steam key
Thank you.
for Plebby Quest, The Crusades. That's going to Gorix.
And let's see
what is
what
that
we've got
worth?
coming up. All right, we're going to pull the last and final giveaway of the day. And that is going to go to
$20.
Max Try. Max Try, congratulations. And you are the winner of the Layer of the Clockwork God. Layer of the Clockwork God going out to Max Try. And
Yes.
that is worth $19.99. Congratulations, Box Try. And of course, thank you to Noob Skyblammer for the donation today. And of course, thank you all for joining us here each and every day right here on NBNN. But we'll be back with more tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we
And I'm
are
Lomir.
NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.